But I was told that. Okay. Now my grandmother told me this here, so there's no way you knew that information. She said, son, when you go through life, play it. But rich people take risks. She said, no. When it comes to wealth and income, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably. But so is God's salvation. Say all wealthy people are going to. And some of y'all didn't want to say that, but y'all know what I was talking about. But we grew up being afraid to become rich because they said all wealthy people are going to a bad place. So anything that came to us, we like, oh no, we're not doing that. And when I got involved, people didn't believe I would actually make money doing this as well. And they laughed at me, saying you're doing one of those things and you're going to get locked up. It's amazing how people shy away, but when the income comes, everybody gets amnesia. Oh, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. And they go right there, and then they start asking questions about how they need some assistance. I'm like, well, it's very difficult for me to assist when you told me this money was illegal. And my principal say I can't give away illegal money. I can't show you what it took me 17 years to create. I've been involved in Organo Go 3 years. But I've been involved in the industry of home-based business since I was 17. I started early. Failing my way to success. Does that make sense? The good thing about this platform, it's already been built. Because the individuals who's helping create millionaires is also. I want you to take a listen to this here. The individuals who's #1 in the world, there's 91 million people who are involved in some type of home-based business. By the way, nothing wrong with a W-2. Nothing wrong with a job. There's a problem with only having a job. How often does a job pay you? How many ways? How many ways? One way. How many bills do you have? Do we need to go down the line of top 20? You know the main thing about bills? They get paid residually. Anybody got lights? Everybody got lights, right? Legal lights, right? When you got your lights turned on, how many years ago was that? Have you seen that guy again? So he set it up and he left. And a residual bill came every single month. Same thing when everybody got cable? Legal cable? When they set it up, have you seen that guy again? No, he set it up, he's gone. But a residual bill comes. All home-based business was getting some additional income. Unless you want to be part of the people talking about, man, they're not paying me enough. Not about paying you enough, they're paying you what they thought you was worth. And you accept it. Does that make sense? But this individual right here who grew up in Mr. Holton Buggs. Some people may know his dad. He used to be the waterman. We used to get watermelon from his dad all the time. Never knew it was Mr. Buggs. Senior. He's a multi-millionaire in the same industry. #1 in the world. 91 million people on this planet are involved in some type of home-based business. And this gentleman from King High School, class of 1990, is #1 in the world. This is who called me. How ironic. #1 in the world is from Tampa, Florida. World renowned. People are pulling on his coattail, and he's leading this charge. And he said, "Back, it doesn't matter if people don't get it. There's one thing I do know for a fact. When we expire, and we will, our people are still going to be drinking coffee and tea." Does that make sense? That's all I need to see. Let me ask you one question. I'm actually giving you the presentation. I'll give you some pictures, but I'm actually giving you the presentation. Let me ask everybody an intelligent question. Knowing what you know now about Starbucks, if you had the ability to invest in it 10 years ago, would you have done so? I mean, I need hands, okay? Because if you didn't raise your hand, you'll tell a tale on anything. Because I didn't drink coffee. Matter of fact, who does not drink coffee? Raise your hand. Okay, hands down. Raise your hand if you do drink coffee. Presentation's over. You saw how simple that was? When he called me up, I said, "Buzz, I don't drink coffee." He said, "Pat, the CEO of Purina dog food don't eat the dog food either." But he's worth 1.2 billion. I said, "I'm listening." Does that make sense? Then he said, "Bass, do this. Just go around and ask people who drink coffee. More importantly, ask them how often they drink coffee and when they're going to stop." As a matter of fact, if your coffee drinking has exceeded 20 years, raise your hand. 20 years drinking coffee. Okay? 30 years. Even little man said, yeah, 30 years. 30 years. 30 years. Okay. All right. So, man, what's your name? Ken. Who? Kathy. Have we met before? So you don't know me. So this ain't a setup. Okay? Kathy, how long have you been drinking coffee? 30 plus years?
Ever since I was like maybe about 15.
15? Now, who gave you coffee at 15? Your mama did? Mama gave you coffee? Now, what brand was it? Folgers. You believe James Folgers got the whole world believing? The best part of waking up? Y'all heard that one? Now it's amazing. 1850 he started Folgers. He didn't have a car, no horse. He went door to door telling everybody this is gonna be the greatest coffee on the planet. And granted, every year you've been drinking 15 plus years, you've been sowing to his foundation and a residual for his kids. Amazing. It comes, it's black water. You know that? Amazing. 1850. Now, when are you going to stop drinking coffee? Never. She said never. Okay. Another education question, because it's just simple fact. 1 plus 1 is? 2 plus 2 is? 4. That's facts, correct? If the life of business is residual income, what you're currently doing right now, when you stop, you want to still live not on the same lifestyle or better. Nobody wants to go backwards. The only way to do that is residual income. And I'd rather get paid on something that I can show one time like James Folgers, and I do not have to remind them. And they will still buy it anyway. Yes or yes? Can I get the PowerPoint? I'm going to go through these slides very, very quickly. But does everybody understand kind of where I'm coming from? Yes? Okay. I simply have to just be a part of it. It's a tsunami. What we're about to create here, I'm going to let you guys know. It's Project 2500. In the next 6 to 8 months, we're going to put 2,500 people in business by way of Ms. White and her business partners. Whether people get involved or not is fine. But I'm a testament to someone who was broke, broke, and was able to get out of that because I made a decision. Does that make sense? The decision is key. All right. So just kind of skip through real quickly. Just kind of tap over. I'm gonna go through the quick little slides here. Okay. Our company is Organo Gold. Some of you guys probably have heard of it. Oh yeah, I'm sure you've heard people tell you about the business, but it's always based on who tells you about the business. Does that make sense? And right here, next slide over. These are the industries here that we tap. Internet, home-based, health and wellness, and coffee. Every last one of them are recession-proof. When you get started on Organo Gold, we give you a worldwide website. We're in 35 countries. We just opened up Singapore. You know why? They drink coffee there. So you can do business in Singapore tonight. And Organo Gold sets it up for you. Home-based business is tax season. Yes or yes? Yes. When you work a job, you get about 10. You have a business or a home-based business, over 400 plus tax deductions. iPad, cell phone, 58.5 cents a mile for gas. That's why when you get gas, they ask you if you want a receipt. Most say no. Business people say yes. Some of you guys know this who are business owners in the room. Does that make sense? You know, daily things that you do. Women, getting your hair done. Wouldn't it be great getting your hair done as a tax write-off? Yes? I mean, every woman should say, oh, absolutely, okay? You know, but working a job, no, it's just an expense. Not even a tax write-off. Health and wellness. The largest industry on the planet. Why? With flesh and blood. Okay? That's why 2 o'clock in the morning, you can see some new gadget that is coming out that you can wear when you sleep and you get 6 abs. Okay? Health and wellness is not going anywhere, okay? We tap into that industry. And the last but not least, everybody say coffee. Coffee. No, say it again, coffee. Coffee. If you was making $1 million a month with coffee, how would you say the word coffee? Now, here's more facts. It's the largest traded commodity in the world, second to oil. It's the most consumed drink on the planet next to water. Water is the thing that our body needs, about 80-some%. But more people still drink coffee than water. You believe that? Has anybody here gone through the course of a day and forgot to drink water? I'm guilty of it. My coffee drinkers, raise your hand, coffee drinkers. Can you go through a day or a week without coffee? Is it even possible now? Some say yes, most say absolutely not. Does that make sense? Okay. More facts again. About 500 million cups are consumed per day with coffee. It's a bean that they put in hot water and makes the water turn brown. People go Google for it. It got discovered in 760 on a real big continent. Matter of fact, the biggest continent in the world. Hint, hint. Biggest continent on the planet. They found this bean. The Europeans came, saw it. We're like, we don't know what this is, but they called it gold. We found gold. And in 1582, the very first coffee house popped up. Amazing. And ever since then, it's the only product that is still made the same way. Grind it, add hot water, voila. That's not going to change. You understand that? Coffee's not going anywhere. Next slide, please. Big businesses. When I look at these companies, I think about the average everyday American, a person living on this planet. I would never do a home-based business. I would never get signed up for one of those things. My grandmother, my mom, my sister did one of those things, and she didn't make any money. Everybody go to college, don't graduate. You can't use the fact that somebody else tried something, they didn't make any money. At least they tried. You know what's amazing about people who work a job? You know, anybody ever worked a job and got fired? You ever had the pleasure of getting fired, walked out? You never experienced that? It's an amazing, humbling experience to get fired and they walk you out. Anybody ever got laid off? Okay, everybody keep their son. Nobody got laid off on me? Okay, so when you get laid off from a job or fired, okay, typically the process after that is to do what? Find another job. Now, society has said there's a magical piece of paperwork that if you bring with you, it can better your chance of getting that job. What do they call that? Resume. What do they call it? Resume. No, look at the word very closely. It's called resume. Because whatever you were doing, when you got the new job, you probably did what? But you're wondering why you keep hitting the glass ceiling. And when I look at these companies, they didn't start for coffee. They didn't start to try to get into a home-based business. They got up saying, go to school, get good grades, get a good job, like my parents taught me, and all of a sudden, the economy happened, Subway lost money, Nestle lost money, Dunkin' Donuts lost a whole lot of money, McDonald's lost money, everybody lost money, but everybody who's business owners paid attention. And they said, people are crying broke. How are they still in line for a $6 cup of coffee? So instead of trying to understand, they adapted. Subway opened up at 6 o'clock in the morning, Subway Cafe. Nestle revamped it, Nescafe. Dunkin' Donuts changed their logo from 2 donuts to a cup of coffee. Walgreens, here in Florida, will now be called Cafe W. So for some of you guys, you walk into Walgreens, it will be a coffee kiosk in the middle of the store. But this is what we get prescriptions from. But they realized 24 hours, might as well have coffee. You got Wendy's, Redhead Roasters, but the one I like the best most is McDonald's. The greatest food chain in the world. Got the most famous jingle of all time. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce. Some of y'all like I want to sing it. It was the Big Mac, by the way, okay? They have more franchises worldwide than any other company. And McDonald's couldn't get people to pick up a 40-cent hamburger. But we're looking at how Starbucks was still getting it. I mean, they were doubling during the recession. And they realized during the recession, there were 3 vices that kept making money. Nicotine, alcohol, and coffee. Why? When people are stressed out, they lean on their vices. McDonald's said, we're not going to sell alcohol or cigarettes, but we do have coffee. So they took $1 billion, fired Ronald McDonald, true story, and now you see McDonald's as McCafe. Have you seen the change? For the ones who are analyticals, let me give you a quick number. 7 cents they invested in coffee, earned them a $15 profit. 700 invested in coffee for the week, earned $150,000. Ms. Constance, 1 plus 1 is 2. If you gave me a $700 investment, and I gave you a return in 1 week of $150,000, how often do we do this transaction? Daily? Do you need to go and ask for permission or pray on it? Anybody to pray on an investment like that with a return of $150,000? No. It's already blessed, right? Everybody got to ask their spouse. Are you seeing this? Those are the true numbers. Once McDonald's saw that, they immediately got rid of the McDonald's burger campaign. That's why you don't see Ronald McDonald hopping around TV saying, go pick up a Big Mac. They tell you to come in and get some of this coffee. 26.8 billion. Now it's amazing that we're talking about these facts. Next slide. But how come these home-based companies never thought about this? Everybody had a super shake, a super juice, a super cookie, a super pill. And every company had a better pill. Yours got omega-3s, mine got 5s and 8s. His got 10s, 13s. Somebody's shake was better, somebody's juice was better. And the one thing they kept missing was, even though the product probably was good for your body, it probably had the antioxidants your body needed, he don't have a habit of drinking that daily. And he's not going to lose his mind if he forget to drink a cup today. Because an apple a day does what? Yeah, nobody really has a habit. I'm not going to have a bad day because I forgot to eat an apple. But when we tell people about our opportunity, it's really not coffee. I start off saying health and wellness, but our product is actually, next slide, is an herb called Ganoderma. I'm from College Hill. There's a medicine I grew up on. Some of y'all may not know this medicine. It was called Father John.
Yeah.
Olive oil 366. Okay. Now, every morning the routine was you don't leave the house without a tablespoon. I'm like, well, we good though. She's like, no, the routine is when you walk out the house, you had to have a tablespoon. Why? Because she knew anything happens, you good for the day. Come here with a hole in your chest, you wouldn't even feel it, right? Okay. But the medicine was terrible. Like it was terrible. Ganoderma is regarded as the #1 herb on the planet. If you're taking notes or even mental notes, just Google it with any known illness: cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure. 4,000 plus years. Who said it? It's a culture called Chinese. Have you heard of them? Chinese culture. What do they die from? Can we all agree? Old age? Age projection is about what? 100 to 200 years old, give or take? They live about 200-300 years old, something like that, right? You know, yes? Let me ask you a question. When it comes to, and I see we got family here, but when it comes to African Americans, what do we die from? It's amazing we know that. I want you to Google the herb with all those illnesses that you know about. I want you to Google it, okay? Now, nobody's going to go and take this red mushroom, nobody, and boil it. Okay, that's what they do. They boil it. These things come out of the mushroom, and they drink it. And they've been doing this for 4,000 plus years. But we're not going to do that. Can you imagine us having that in the back right now, boiling that, saying we're going to give out some samples? No. If you look at some of the facts, next slide again, what makes it realistic? The seals we carry. USDA certified organic, we're kosher friendly, halal friendly, GMP good manufacturing practice friendly. We own the largest Ganoderma industrial park in the world, $240 million facility. Next slide. And we put all of that into coffee. Some of the benefits: it oxygenates the body, provides more energy and vigor, natural body detoxification. Men, if you try the coffee today for the first time, or tea, and you happen to have an episode tomorrow, meaning when you eat breakfast, you got to go to the bathroom. When you eat lunch tomorrow, you got to go to the bathroom. And when you eat dinner, you got to go to the bathroom. It's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Because that's how the body works. Most guys think something's wrong when they eat and then they have to go. Because for so long we eat and go 2-3 days later. No, that means something's wrong. See, women embrace detoxification. They know it's good. It's like a newborn baby. When you feed a child, how often do you wait to check them? Do you wait a day? Oh no. No, just 30 minutes, right? That's how the body's designed to do. And the herb recognized for some men, typically an African American man, your body needs a detox, okay? When I look at some of the products, I wasn't a coffee drinker, but anybody like chocolate? Okay, the mocha is outstanding. It will convert you to a coffee drink, okay? All of our products have the Ganoderma herb in it, black iced tea. We have the King of Coffee, which is our new Arabica Black. Latte, cream, and sugar. We have green tea and red tea for my tea drinkers. You can